Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming today to the Peppered Peach, where I'm very excited to be making roasted red pepper hummus with pita bread. So in order to do so, we're going to be making our pita bread with some flour, some Greek yogurt, some salt, some sugar, and some baking powder. And for our hummus, we'll be using chickpeas, some tahini, and some red peppers and some garlic, and a little bit of lemon. So I'm very excited to make this. Let's get started. Okay, so it's time to make our pita bread, and in order to do so, we're going to take some flour, some sugar, some kosher salt, and some baking powder. And before I put in the Greek yogurt, I'm just going to do a quick little sift here. And now the Greek yogurt, which is about a cup. Not gonna lie, when I saw that Greek yogurt was in the pita, that was new. I've never heard of that before, but I've also never made pita. So here I am, making pita bread with yogurt. Once this becomes a little doughy and a ball is formed, I'm gonna go ahead and knead this. Get that upper body, workout in today. I'm actually going to start using my hands now to make this into a bowl. Sometimes I feel like using my hands is just better than a spoon. It's already clumping like it needed to, so. And I'm going to move this onto my little silicone mat here and really go to town. It's a little messy, that's okay. That's what happens when you knead your dough. All right. Okay, so now that this is done, I'm gonna set this aside and cover it for about 30 minutes. And we're, in the meantime, gonna be making our hummus. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put this back in this bowl and I'm gonna cover it with saran wrap and let it sit for 30 minutes. Alrighty, so now it's time to make our red pepper hummus. And on the side here, I have our dough that's been resting for about 5 minutes now, so we have about 25 minutes left to go before we can go ahead and make our pitas. So we're gonna make our hummus. So we're gonna take our chickpeas and a cup of olive oil, and we're gonna blend this for 1 minute before we add the rest of our ingredients. Okay, just about a minute. So now I'm going to go ahead and take off the cover for a quick second. I am going to just get the edges to make sure we get all the chickpeas mixed in. And now I'm going to add in the roasted red pepper, the tahini, which needs a little scraping. Oops. Our lemon juice, our pepper, our salt, and our garlic. Okay. We're gonna let this go for a couple more minutes and make sure it blends completely. Looks good. I'm just gonna scrape the sides one last time and then I'll pulse it for a few. Oh, it smells so good. I'm not lying, does smell very good. Oops. Uh-oh, there we go. Okay, I think our hummus is ready to eat. Now we just gotta wait for our pita bread. Alrighty, so I'm not gonna lie, I took a little bit of a bite of this one and I realized it was a little too chunky for me, my preference, so use your judgment. So I did put this on the blender for a couple more minutes just to get a little creamier. So I'm just gonna move this over to a bowl here, and that way we can get this ready for when our pita bread is ready to go. Probably shouldn't have taken out this, but that's okay. I'm missing some precious hummus in that little blade, but that's okay. I got a lot here. Okay. Alrighty, and now we wait. Alrighty, so it's time to make our pita bread. This has been resting for 30 minutes. So we're gonna take this out and we're gonna divide this into 8 equal pieces. So I'm just gonna try to make this a little easier for myself to make them as equal as possible. I'm gonna pretend not cut them yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, nope, nope. Let's try this again. 8 pieces. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, they're a little equal. I'm gonna cut down some of them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9. It's okay. We can use 9. All right. So I'm going to push these into little balls here. And I have this pan here so that I can just kind of smush them to make them nice and pretty and as round as possible. All right. So let's take this. It's going to go like this. All right. And I'm just going to push this out. I know these aren't going to be very big pitas. They're, you know, snacky sized. What do we think? 1 down, 8 to go. Since I made 8 or 9 instead of 8. But that's okay. Yeah, she just says to pat each piece into a circle about 1/4 of an inch thick. So I actually might get my roller. Oh, they are pretty thin. So I know as much as I want them to be circles, sometimes dough wants to do its own thing. Okay. Almost there. And last one. Okay. All right, our pitas are ready to go. So we're gonna go over to the stove and we're gonna pop these on that skillet right there and flip them for a minute each or 2 minutes each to get them a little crispy and a little hard, and we'll be able to finally try our hummus with our pita bread. Alrighty, so it's now time to make our pitas. So this has been on for a couple minutes. It's ready to go. It's hot, so I'm gonna go one at a time with our pitas. And she says to leave them on here for 2 to 3 minutes each side. So let's do this. All right, 2 minutes. I'm gonna take this off. What you want? What you want? Sit down. Last two. All right, our pitas are done. Let's go try them with our hummus. Alrighty, it is time to try our hummus and our pita bread, and I could not be more excited. So let's dive right in. It is perfection. Thank you so much for coming as you watched me make this roasted red pepper hummus and our pita bread from our Magnolia Cookbook series. Thank you for coming, subscribing, and liking. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you next time.